Hi, so welcome to the live stream this morning and Happy New Year, everyone. And yes, I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael. And just before we start, I'd just like to let you know about a new type of session I'm offering, a new type of one to one session, and it's life purpose mentorship sessions. So these sessions can be a one off where Raphael will work with you. They're a bit more interactive, where Raphael will work with you to go deeper into your purpose and activate it more and so forth. Or they can be ongoing as a support as well. So if you feel you're already doing your life purpose, just to help keep you on track and help you to keep going deeper into it. And just to help sort of clearing out, whatever might be getting in the way or blocking it. So they're offered under one-to-one sessions. And I'm no longer offering the shamanic protocol, but I'm still doing the 5 minute messages. And if anyone would like a message for 2026 for the year ahead, you can order that under 5 minute messages, and in the notes just put 2026 message. And the groups are still ongoing. So the New Earth transmission groups, the monthly clearing and recalibration groups, and also the occasional special groups as well. And that's all on the Gen website. So yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm. Hmm. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment is that energies are very much about going deeper into the things which you are clearing away for the year ahead. So I will say there is a lot of energy at the moment around clearing up anything that is there on the surface to be cleared. Because what you have been doing last year is really going very deep and clearing what is really ready to leave your life and starting in a new way. But what is happening now is that there are energies which are still around, almost like they have been activated, brought up to the surface, and there is still a need to actually clear in order to feel free of heavier energies. So it is a reminder about this that you may be feeling a bit like there are older energies around, a bit like you have not moved on yet. And it is perfectly normal because as you go deeper into the light of oneness and go deeper into your own karmic energies, you naturally will find that there will be a layer of energy on the surface still to clear after this in order to be fully free. And the reason for this is that there are different ways of clearing energy. But the way that you are working with by going into the light of oneness is to bring everything up to the surface that is no longer needed. And as a result, it takes a little while for the energies to settle, to calm down, to fully clear from your body, your mind, your awareness. So it may be that you are going over old things in your mind and wondering why you are not free yet, wondering why you have the same problems seemingly in your awareness and perhaps in your life as well, and wondering if the work you have done has had any impact on your life. And I'm giving this message to those of you who are asking these questions, and I would like you to know for sure that the problems have already been cleared on a deeper level, that you have already chosen to be fully in the light on all levels, and everything that has needed to be aligned has been aligned. But there is energy that is actually there now on the surface that feels very real, very tangible, almost like it is something that has been there and always will be there. And it is just to remind you that this layer is more on the surface, much more than you realize. What I would like to offer you is a transmission to help clear this layer away. And after this, I will go deeper with you into the week ahead, into what to expect, and general messages as well for the year ahead. Hmm. 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 So I will continue, and I would like you to know that as the layer of energy clears, you will actually feel that you are able to go forward this year in a new way. And it is very much a time where you are able to actually go into a type of frequency which is about really going into the things which are right for you on a deep level of your soul. So, this is a year where you can be working with a type of frequency which is about your original blueprint, something that is beyond the here and now, something that is even beyond earthly incarnations. It is something that is very much unique to you, something connected to actually your original form, which is more about the energies that you have been in lives where you have actually lived elsewhere from planet Earth, lived in other places, and actually gone very deep into the light. So, what I would like you to know is that there are places beyond Earth where you have had incarnations, places which have existed in a way in other types of frequencies altogether. And when you have gone into these types of frequencies, you have actually really felt them inside as who you are. Because there is such a thing as really being in your original blueprint and being in these frequencies. And a lot of these frequencies have actually been embodied by you in lives where you have actually lived elsewhere, in places which are far off, not even necessarily connected to this type of frequency you are in of the earth, or even beyond the earth, and places that you may have heard of. That there are places you have been to beyond this, where you have had the sort of existences where you have been fully aligned to the light and lived it fully. And this is the sort of frequencies you are moving into now. And as a result, there are many energies which will be expressed on earth, which are actually going to feel to you like they are really very different to what you have seen before, what you yourselves have even expressed before. And this is the sort of time you are entering. It is not necessarily a time where these frequencies will be expressed through you all the time. It is still a time where it is a journey to go deeper, where you will have moments where you will feel absolutely in the light, really embodied in the truth of who you are, expressing things which are very much about the essence of you. But then you will have moments where you will also be continuing the journey in a very grounded way. And that is not because there is anything wrong. It is because, in order to have these moments where you are absolutely in your own essence, it is necessary to have a certain earthly journey. And that can even be simply to get to a certain location, so then certain energies can come through you. And once they have, they are embodied in your vibration. So then when you leave that place, they stay with you. Or it may even be the earthly journey may involve perhaps doing something, such as learning about something for a while. And after that, something is expressed through you, which is absolutely of you. And after that, it is embodied in your vibration in a very grounded way. So it is good for you to know that this year is about those kinds of journeys, journeys that take you to deeper embodiment of who you are. And who you are is much beyond the earth. It is much beyond even the universe that you are in. It goes beyond this, that there are other universes that you have been a part of other places, other times where you have actually been fully embodied. And then you have gone on journeys to other places, entered other systems, and then in those systems you have been expressing who you are, but also learning things, having experiences, clearing energies that have become part of you across time and space because of things which have happened in other places, other systems you have been a part of, where perhaps things may have gone wrong, and then you enter other places with those energies. And I am saying all this out loud because I would like you to know that as you return to your original form, your essence, your original blueprint, all of this is cleared away. So you are clearing up many things in this lifetime, many things which are very much a part of you and have been for a long time, for such a long time that perhaps you cannot even remember a time when this was not the case. And when you go very deep into clearing, you are also resolving things that perhaps have been a part of other people's lives for a long time as well. And you are also affecting other people who are perhaps very much on journeys which are to do with being in the light, but they are on very different journeys to you. But you are affecting people you will never meet, people you will never hear about, but they are affected by what you are doing. I am also saying all this because when you are here in physical form, you are not always aware of everything you are doing. You don't really experience the full depth and breadth of creation and what it is all about, how wide it actually is in terms of one individual's ability to affect other life that is here and beyond, that you are not able to see everything. But when you are very much in your higher self, you can have a sense of this. And as you sense this, you also have a sense that you have got abilities that you are not aware of, things that will grow and grow inside of you until you are able to actually be much more in your own frequency than ever before and expressing this. I would like to speak now about something else, and that is many of you here are always looking for answers when it comes to your life. You look for answers, and that is not because you are confused necessarily about what to do. It is because you don't always trust what you already know. You don't always know everything about a situation, but you know enough to take the right action. So, what you are feeling inside is that there are things you don't know, and as a result, you don't fully trust that the action that you will take is correct because you are aware of the unknown element. And one way to actually be able to take action, do things without feeling this, is to be aware that anything you need to know in order to make a decision will be there in the moment. And anything you don't know is not relevant for that particular moment. So it is good for you to know that you don't have to have all the information to make a good decision. It is about feeling what is right in the moment. And through that, you will be really doing what is right for you. As you go deep and really connect to yourself and to a part of you that is connected to the light within. So it is just a reminder that you may feel that you are looking for answers, But a lot of times you are just looking for reassurance, confirmation of what you know. And the more you can trust yourself, then you will find that anything you don't know will be made known to you at the right time. You will keep noticing this until you realize that you do already have the answers you need to make good decisions. The final thing I would like to talk about is how much you are all doing on the earth plane. That some of you at the moment are very active, and others here not so much. And it is important for you to know that activity does not equate results, that the two are not actually related, although it may feel to you like they are. So, what I will say to those of you who are active, be active if you want to, but it doesn't mean you will get better results. And what I will say to those of you who are inactive is that it doesn't necessarily mean that you will be falling behind in life, not getting things done. That you need to stay where you are, what feels right, and what you will find is when you do what is right for you will ultimately end up always in the right place at the right time. So it is just a reminder that life isn't about doing as much as possible, as quickly as possible. That life is about being connected to yourself. And when you are connected and do something, it has very good results, but when you are all over the place trying to get a lot done because you feel you have to, it doesn't necessarily create more in your life. It may even create more problems for you. So it is just a reminder the week ahead will be a good one, something that you will be able to enjoy and really be in a way where you can actually feel that life is working out for you. And the reason for this is that life is actually going to be good this year. It is a year where things will happen in a really positive way for all of you. And the only things you may find is that you have disruptions because perhaps you have very deep energies arising from within, which are clearing. But the general energy will be one of action in a way that is very spontaneous and effortless. It is about things actually happening for you, working out. That is what I see. I have no more to say. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for being part of this, for listening, and wishing you a really good week ahead and a good year ahead as well. And lots of love to all of you.